Today we are going to be reviewing Orion protocol, also known as ORN, which has seen in the last months a massive rise from about $3 at the start of the year up until $27. That's a 9 times increase, 900% in terms of growth over the last 3 months. But then in recent weeks, it has seen a fall from $27 down to $14, almost halving in value. So if you got caught in the pump and bought there, it's an awful situation. As a disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say in this video should not be taken as reason to invest. Me personally, so you know, I'm a holder, so I might be slightly biased. I got in around the $6 mark and I wrote it up here, and I didn't take profit. I didn't take all my profit. I sold at 27 and bought back at 23. So now you can see that although long term I'm still up, I'm still suffering from this recent decrease. And today we're going to be taking a look at whether the coin has got a, potential to go back up in the short term, what my plan is, and just take an overall look at the fundamentals. So we can see that ORN is currently sitting at $15. The market cap is 317 million. The fully diluted market cap is 1.5 billion because only 21% of the coins are in circulation. Now, obviously, their fully diluted market cap is quite big, and this is big because Orion, what they're trying to do, has lots of scope. You see likes of Uniswap, they're doing a similar thing, and essentially lots of people have failed before because it's a huge market, this liquidity aggregation. But equally, when there's a huge market, there's huge risk, and essentially, there's a good chance that it might not do what it claims it's trying to do, but equally there is a good chance it might, and there's so much potential if it does that their market cap's obviously very huge. Now, Orion are basically a liquidity aggregator, and they recently launched their trading terminal where, for example, you can trade wallet to wallet. Let's say if I wanted 40 ORN to 1 BNB, I could trade that directly to my wallet without needing an account or no KYC. It's one of the first decentralized gateways to the crypto market, and you can trade across major exchanges, centralized and decentralized, in this sort of way, in like a Uniswap way. So it really is working together and doesn't compete against the major exchanges. It combines them. So we can see here, let's take a look at their recent moves. We can see, as we said, the occasional spike, but a steep downtrend there. It's really not ideal. Taking a look at their 1-day chart, we can see they had, a bounce and then a fall and then a bounce and then a fall. It's a struggling day for all coins recently. You can trade Orion on Binance, KuCoin, Uniswap, and Ascend. I trade it on Binance. That's where the most volume is. So if you're looking to get quick buy and sells, you probably want to trade it on Binance. If you was going to make a massive transaction to the point that 0.8 cents in price would make a big difference, you might want to trade it on KuCoin because that would help you out. A link to Binance and KuCoin will be down in the description below, where you can get reduced fees by signing up using my link, and potentially some free KuCoin if you decide to use KuCoin, or reduce commission again on fees. So taking a look at recent news, Cardano partners with Orion protocol to bring scalability to DeFi and NFTs. Obviously, Orion are looking to add their NFT sector and liquidity aggregator NFTs, that sort of environment. And Cardano obviously are partnering with Orion for that reason. Now, Cardano is a huge crypto. Orion partnering with them is a great sign. We can see this talk about, do people FOMO into the 730% rally? And if you did, it's not ideal. But the chain agnostic Orion protocol is set to expand to Binance Smart Chain, which obviously is another reason why it shot up massively over the recent months. Other news, we can see that there's 2 weeks ago when it was popping off, there was a lot of hype around these coins. Now, looking forward, we can see that there's not been too much news around them, just a target of $30 for ADA, and that's obviously now linked with Orion protocol. But I think Orion have got some great partners. So we had a look at the trading terminal. Let's take a look at, what Orion are about and what, they can offer. So essentially we talked about the trading terminal, and we can talk about, they're trying to save time, assets and money, and so on. Here it says about they don't compete with the exchanges, they aggregate them. And I think if you take a look at their partners list, their partner ecosystem is absolutely crazy. They often brag about this on Twitter, but they've got some very good partners. Bonsai, Chainlink, Bitmax, KuCoin, Cardano being a huge partner, Polkadot Markets. What they're doing and their partners are huge, and that gives me long-term confidence in the crypto personally, assuming the crypto space takes off. Now, I'm no financial advisor. Please do not make decisions based on what I say. I cannot be responsible. I'd like to see their NFT section going. Obviously, I think they recently partnered with Boston somewhere, which are somewhere around here. And, you know, they've got a lot of partners. And you know, partners are key for a company in crypto like this to succeed. Now, taking a look at their Twitter, we can talk about, you know, this is what they offer, you know, best prices, trade directly from your wallet, no account, lucrative staking, and so on and so on. Obviously, they went down. The start of the downtrend arrived when their terminal, which was heavily anticipated, couldn't keep up with the massive demand for their services. But since then, obviously, there's been a massive pullback, probably because, you know, the massive rise and the massive pump that occurred. But if you're a long-term investor and you believe in it, then it probably wouldn't matter too much, this short-term pullback, hopefully short-term. We can see this getting a lot of coverage from the likes of these big crypto people and obviously smaller ones like me, Crypto Rand, this guy. And here we can see the CEOs and partners talking about the Polkadot partnership, and they basically are really active on Twitter. So I feel like Orion is a very active crypto. They're always bringing new partners. They're really trying to be a leader in the market, and that's something I look for. Obviously, people using the trading terminal would encourage people to hold ORN to get, you know, the benefits. And the more clients on the trading terminal, the more people holding our ORN coin, the higher demand for it. High demand, higher the price. Let's take a look at the trading charts, and that's what. So you can really see the last time I analyzed it, it was at $27. As I was saying, I sold at $27, bought back at 23. I really bought back too early, which was pretty sad. I should have waited and bought back all the way down here. That would have been absolutely insane if I could do something like that. Sadly, I was unable to. But, you know, I think that in the next, you know, hopefully bull run for ORN, I would pray, since I'm a holder, that they go a lot higher. But we can see I was talking about the massive increase last time. And it was about, what did I say? It was about a 46-degree increase from the start of the Feb. But taking a look now, we can see it's gone down to about a 15-degree increase. Obviously, the time and the duration is longer, which is explaining the sort of the additional and reduced angle. But I mean, if you look at the over the 3-month scope, a 46-degree angle increase versus a 14, I believe, was that 24? It's 14. You know, one of them is clearly more stable, and obviously you never want to get caught in a massive pump and dump. So I'm not going to do too much technical analysis on this because it is very weak. Please do not use my technical analysis for any real decision making. But I think you can see here that I would have hoped to see this at the start of a triple bottom, but it didn't triple bottom out. It just continued going down. The downtrend really isn't ideal at the moment, and I'm hoping that it breaks. Hopefully there's a strong support line across this $15 mark. There seems to be recently, but obviously there was a strong support line. We thought around here the first days before it broke and fell below this. And at a time when the main cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum are rising, I would ideally like to see this rising a tiny bit as well, because the bigger the crypto markets get, the more this should signal positivity for ORN. But ultimately, things that could send this going crashing down are the fact that you know, people might choose to stick to, you know, Uniswap, Binance and stuff like that and not want to trust a new trading terminal. They're really going to have to market it and ensure that the terminal does what it says. And I think there's so many people who have tried this before and failed that there's a lot of risk in it. It's currently speculative until, you know, they start getting a handful of transactions through every single second. You know, it's going to be a sticky one. And I think Binance and that are going to compete against it because they want transactions. They want people to go through their terminal, not ORNs. So that has been my review of ORN. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments down below. Let me know if you're a holder. Let me know if I should jump ship. Let me know if I should hold on. And I look forward to seeing everything that you all say. And yeah, ORN is a very interesting crypto that is currently in the last few seconds on a bit of a red bar, I believe. You can see here it literally popped up for a second and then it has done a bit of a madness and gone down drastically. But yeah, take care everybody. Thank you for watching. Catch you again soon.